Hey, no, just kidding. Hey, okay, so I'm Amaka, and this is my channel. Channel. Okay, I don't know why there's always a beat in my head. You'd think I was a singer or a rapper.
Or am I?
So today I have a video for you guys about a saltwater cleanse. Have you heard of a saltwater cleanse? Maybe, maybe not, but today you're about to find out. So a saltwater cleanse is basically a cleanse. So if you don't know what a cleanse is, because I feel like I didn't have a full grasp of what a cleanse was when I first did a cleanse. This is my first cleanse. And I was like, okay, it's supposed to like clear out your body and take out the toxins and make you feel healthy and jumpy and, you know, do what you gotta do. No. A cleanse is what makes you poop. It flushes out your whole body in order for positive vitamins and fluids and all that to, you know, take the place of those toxins. So the purpose of a cleanse is to flush you out, right? So I was watching, what was I watching? Amy Schumer. I was watching like one of her I was watching one of her stand-up like shows or whatever. This girl's hilarious. But anyway, one of the girls on there, she was a model, and I recently started modeling. I have a show actually coming up in April, so I'm excited about that. But she was talking about this cleanser. She said a couple things, but one of them was a everything cleanse or a model cleanse or some sort of cleanse. And I'm like, I'm listening extra close because she's talking, because she's this supermodel. But I also was like, oh, what's she talking about? So I looked it up. I think she actually did call it a saltwater cleanse. And I was like, okay, what is that? So I looked it up, and basically a saltwater cleanse is a cleanse that consists of sea salt and water. And basically you just drink it all together and it flushes you out completely. So I did a saltwater cleanse, and I wrote it down because look, in 4 hours, I went from 163.9 to 156. So I lost almost 8 pounds. In 4 hours. It completely blew my mind. But after that point, I was like, whoa. So I ended up drinking some water and ate some celery because I actually was really not hungry. And I'm not sure if the cleanse made me just not hungry or maybe, you know, the feeling of it, which I'll get into. But by the next day, I was down to 159. So I ended up, you know, holistically only losing about 5 pounds. Okay, so this is how it works. To do a saltwater cleanse, you use 2 teaspoons of sea salt and 1 liter of water. So it took like 2 big cups for me. I kind of split the teaspoons up. And you drink it all. It's really nasty. You drink all of it, and then that's it. And then you just kind of flush it out. When you first drink it, and make sure that when you do this, do not do this as a quick fix or a way to lose weight fast or keep doing it to drop pounds, because it's not going to work like that. It's more so I used it for a cleanse because I wanted to start an all green diet, which ended up not happening, which kind of sucks. But I was like, okay, let me try this out and see how it goes. I looked it up. They said it was healthy. It's literally salt and water. But do not do this if you're not fully healthy. So if you're not drinking enough water, or you're not eating healthy, or you're eating really bad, and you know your body's reacting to you not treating it well, do not do this. This is not going to help. You need to get on the right path in order to lose weight. But this is something, if you got an event tomorrow and you're trying to squeeze into that, you know, tight little dress, or I don't know, use it to your discretion, but definitely not a quick fix. But I do like to try those cool, like, different cleanses or, like, different things like apple cider vinegar or whatever to see if it works. And so far, apple cider vinegar worked. Saltwater cleanse worked. So I wonder what I'm going to try next. So yeah, so I drank it. I literally took notes after a while because I was like, wow, this is really working. And I'm like, I got to tell the world about this because, like, I can't just keep this to myself. So it actually took me an hour to finish it, according to my notes. It took me an hour to finish it. And keep in mind, this is just one of the cups I had. I had 2 cups of this, which is salt and water, and it tastes literally just like salt and water. And within 30 minutes of finishing it, I was literally like on the John. Sorry if it's TMI, but we're getting real. We're adults here. Well, I'm an adult, so yeah, I was on the John, getting busy. They do say that when you do a saltwater cleanse, it should be after you pass the bowel movement or 2 hours after you've eaten. So do not do this right after eating or something like that. I'm not sure what the side effects would be for that, but it's just not suggested on several articles that I read. So yeah, I was kind of running to the bathroom for about 2 hours, and then I finished drinking it at 4:30. By 5 p.m. I was on the toilet, and then I'd say every 5 to 10 minutes, you kind of feel it coming on, so they usually tell you to wait for that first bowel movement to pass, because I think they want you to, build up as much as you can and all the toxins and whatever for that first time you go, and then from there it's kind of just flushing out all your water. So it flushes out all your water weight, it flushes out all your toxins, it just completely flushes you out. And so I was done by 7 o'clock. So within 2 hours, I was done. So within 4 hours, I was down almost 10 pounds. Now, keep in mind, 4 hours from when I started drinking it. So when I finished drinking it, it was only 3 hours. So I reacted to it within 3 hours. But when you take it and after you drank it, I was in bed. Like, I was laying down in bed because my body was like, wait, there's something weird going on in here. Your body always tells you, like, look, sis, something's up. So my body was like, no, like, you gotta lay down, or you gotta chill out. I almost didn't finish the water. I'm not no punk. Like, if I say I'm gonna do something, like, I have to finish it. So to see like this much water left and like me being like, whew, I don't know if I can finish it, I was like, sis, like, get it together. So I ended up finishing it. That's why it took me a whole hour. So within 4 hours from when I started drinking it, I was down 10 pounds and I was done. Like, running to the bathroom every 10 minutes. I was kind of done with that. So after weighing myself, I went to drink some water. I hadn't really eaten anything during that time because, like I said, you kind of just like, your body's kind of like in a weird shock where it flushes out all your water. So if you drink water, like more water, you're just gonna flush out more water. So I was sucking on ice cubes just because my mouth was dry, but I wasn't hungry. Like, and normally I'm hungry. Like I tell you guys, I love food. So I was not hungry, and it only lasted, like I said, the whole process was about 4 hours, and I was only using the bathroom for about 2 of those hours. So if you think about it, if you're at work or something, or if you're thinking about portions of your day, 4 hours of not eating anything is pretty normal. So yeah, I hadn't really eaten anything. About an hour and a half after I was done, I went to go drink some water, and then about an hour after that, I went to go eat a celery stick because I really love celery. I'm not really sure where my love for celery comes from. But yeah, I do love celery. It's really good. So yeah, I ate a celery stick, and at this point it was like 9:30, and you guys know I hate to eat late at night, but I was like, my day was just kind of up, and like, it was just really a weird day. So I'm like, okay, maybe I should eat something. So I ate a celery stick, and I mean, I could have just gone to bed and been fine, but you can still eat something. They don't say not to eat anything, but at the time I was like not feeling anything. And I had been drinking that water for about an hour. So when I started drinking water, around like 8:30, I kept drinking water until I got that celery stick. Keep in mind, at this point, I've already lost 10 pounds of like toxins and water weight. So me drinking water and like eating that celery might have also equated to me going back up those 4 pounds. But honestly, I wasn't trying to lose an arm and a leg. I just wanted to cleanse myself out. So by 10:15, so about 45 minutes after eating that celery stick, I did go to the bathroom again. But it was kind of just like regular. Like, I mean, because you're flushing out water so fast, you're literally like pooping water. So by 10:15, I was, pretty much fine. Of course, the consistency is going to be more runny because of all of that water that just flushed out and how your body's reacting to the salt water. But by the next day, I was completely fine. And I actually had a spike in energy, which they do say will happen, like I said, from articles I read. But I had like a weird spike in energy, and I was in Chicago the next day, I believe. So I was like having a good time, like, fully energetic. And of course, drinking water again that day. Since then, so this is the crazy part. So like I said, I lost about a total of 5 pounds holistically. And like I said, when I started, I was 164. When I tell you, so 164 was like my average weight. Like, that's kind of like, I might eat a lot and go up to like closer to 170, and then like if I'm, you know, not eating as much, I might go down to like 163, but I wasn't going less than 164, and that's why my new weight loss goal was just to tone up, because, you know, originally it was to get to the 50s where I was when I started college, but I mean, I lost so much weight at this point that I was like, you know, I'm cool. So now I rarely go over 161. Like, I'm usually hovering around 159. And I have been eating like crap because I've had exams and I've been stressed. So I've been eating late. I haven't eaten vegetables or a lot of protein lately. I haven't been going to the gym at all. Like this past couple weeks, like my schedule has just been out of whack. And so I'm gonna start back up within the next week when my exams and stuff are over. But I know myself, so I knew I was gonna react this way from like the levels of stress I'm under. But like I've always said, it's always the bounce back. You might fall into temptation, but as long as you don't let that define you. So I was like, okay, I'm eating badly, like I'm supposed to be like, you know, gaining weight, like what's going on? Sis, I've barely touched 164, and that was my regular weight. Like that was my, you know, center zone, and now it's closer to 160. So I don't know why or how this cleanse did that for me, but it did, and I'm grateful. I don't know if I'll do another saltwater cleanse anytime soon. Like I said, it's not for a quick fix or whatever. I started it because I wanted to do a green diet. So if I actually start up that green diet again and get everything that I need for it, I might do the cleanse again. But yeah, that was my experience with the saltwater cleanse. It's pretty awesome. Do not do it if you are not healthy. You know if you're doing it for the right reasons or not. You know if you're just doing it for a quick fix, and you know if you're doing it too much back to back. Your body will tell you. So I do not condone that. But this is my experience with the saltwater cleanse. If you try it, let me know how it goes. Leave a comment. I know Livestrong has an article up about it. I don't remember if WebMD was another one, but I'll put up the articles that I looked at. Oh, and when I did drink the salt water, I added a little bit of lemon juice, just purely from a lemon, because they say it helps with taste. So, and I don't know if it did, because I guess I don't know what it tasted like without it, but I did put a little bit of lemon in there to help with taste. So, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's my experience with the saltwater cleanse. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. To my channel. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will catch you on my next video. Bye. Almost forgot. So summer's around the corner. I talked about this in my Capellia Moore hair review video, and I'm sad because it's not here anymore. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not over it. So I do not like to wear makeup during the summertime. A lot of people who know me know that I will loudly talk about, you know, not wearing makeup over the summer, because one, it gives your face some time to breathe, and two, it's hot, and who wants to see all that stuff dripping off my face? Sis, not me. So yeah, I'm doing no makeup right now. Normally for my videos I will wear makeup, because if the video is going on the internet, best believe I'm about to put some makeup on. I mean, we put makeup on for pictures and stuff on Instagram. So sis, I'm about to get done up for this video, but I decided I need to be all in if I decide not to do makeup. So for the videos, I'll just do a little mascara and some lip gloss, but that's kind of it. So right now, that's all I got on. And I'm also, per a recommendation from one of my favorite makeup artists, she saw my skin routine video and she was like, oh girl, this is a good video. I was like, thanks. And she was like, but have you ever heard of a toner and a moisturizer? And I was like, skirt, what's that? And she was like, try it out. She gave me some recommendations. My video for skincare, like I said, my routines go back to like 10 years ago, and while it still works, you know, times have changed, things have changed, so you know, I think it's time for me to try something new. So per her recommendation, I'm trying this new toner and new moisturizer. I'm not even using my apple cider vinegar, just my cleanser and those two things to see if they work and how they react to my skin and test them out. So I'll let you guys know how that is. Shout out to her for the recommendation, and check the description box for her info and her Instagram page and all that good stuff. But yeah, so this is the end of my video officially. Uh, it did go a little bit long, but you know, I can talk sometimes. And I'm loving this new camera, so. Thank you for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe below, and I will catch you guys on my next video. Bye. Cook it up, cook it up, cook it up. Hey. Uh-huh.